Talk to us a little bit more about the intersection for you of medicine and what your thought process is on how do you lead in these uncertain times and kind of provide that leadership to almost 200,000 employees.
I think when I was going through the interview process for this role, the CHRO of the company asked, I thought, a really good question. He's like, I've met lots of physician leaders, and some of them really see themselves as business people. Some of them really see themselves as the policy folks. And then some of them really see themselves as clinicians. Which one would you say that you are? And I had to think about it. And I was like, I think I'm definitely still a clinician. At the end of the day, my roots go back to, I want to do the best that I can for my patient. And all of these extra little like public health, the epi and biostats that we learned and all the extra little skill sets, the business skill sets, those are only to augment the best delivery of care for my patient. So I keep that in mind all the time, right? Like the mandates change all the time, and we have to focus. The clinical team and the medical team certainly very much focused on how is this going to impact our employees. And this time has been especially challenging because there's been such a political overtone to the virus, the vaccines, the boosters, the implications, the side effects. So all of that, managing that, I think the most effective, or the feedback that I received from employees, the most effective communication is not necessarily the formal communication that comes out, like the Q&A with Dr. Kalia. It's the emails that I get one-on-one, or when an employee will ping me out of the blue and say, I have a question. I really need to get answered, like about, should I really get the vaccine, doc? Or like, I'm really scared about this. Those are the most impactful. And I think that's what I actually enjoy the most too. So, for me, it's still relatively easy because I know why I went into this, and constantly remembering that helps.